Hey ladies, this is Rachel from Rachel Jasmine Studio. This is your morning quickie, and I'm here to answer all of the top questions that you ladies have about boudoir. Today's question is, what are your tips and tricks for boudoir and having a successful boudoir experience? I have so many, you guys, there are so many tips and tricks, and a lot of that is going to be found once you book in the boudoir session planning guide. So that is a huge guide for basically, how to make the most of your experience. Things that you might not have even thought about. But I'll just touch on a couple of my favorites, and that number one being stretch. So I would take a moment when you wake up in the morning and get some good stretches in, drink a cup of coffee or some hot tea, and get your body kind of starting to get warmed up. Once you get to your session, after hair and makeup, you can even stretch then too. A lot of us are, maybe not as active as we used to be. And boudoir is not about being flexible at all. But you will save yourself some of that boudoir soreness the day after if we get your muscles warmed up prior to it, because you will be holding poses, you will be arching your back and stretching and flexing. And I'm going to be like a drill sergeant with you, a loving drill sergeant with you that day, and it really is almost like calisthenics if you've ever done that. I remember in cheerleading, we would have to do these rounds of calisthenics where we would just hold our arms out for extended periods of time, and we would be using our own body's resistance. And so that's kind of what boudoir is, because I'm going to get you in a pose and I'm going to be like, okay, hold it there, and coaching your facial expressions. I'm going to be moving around you. The whole session goes by so fast because I'm just rapid fire giving you directions, and you're going to be moving along with me. It's going to be, it's a really interesting conversation. It's a really interesting way to get to know somebody, and yeah, so there's going to be a lot going on, but I think that the stretching is going to be so immensely helpful. I hear that from ladies when they come back for their product pickup and they're like, oh my gosh, hey, so you were right, I should have stretched the day before. And yeah, I've done it myself. I've had my own boudoir sessions and didn't stretch properly, or I don't know, sometimes there's just no amount of stretching that's going to really minimize that boudoir soreness that the next day. But you know what? It's a badge of honor, and you worked for it, and so yeah, this might just minimize a little bit of that soreness. Also, take a hot bath or schedule a massage afterwards. And then the other tip, I'll just throw in another one. I can probably do a few of these tips and tricks, but the other one is drink lots of water. A week prior to your session, start drinking a ton of water. A week is going to give you your body enough time to retain any of that water, that increased water intake. Your body will retain it and then flush it. So you don't necessarily want to start chugging water out of nowhere 3 days before your session, because there's a chance that your body will still be retaining it. But I am telling you, there is such a huge difference it will make in your skin. And when you think about it, as a boudoir photographer, I am a specialist in photographing skin. So it's something that I think about a lot. So come moisturized, come hydrated. If you want that beautiful glowy skin, there is gonna be some prep work that goes into it prior. And it's totally worth it. And I think we all could probably drink some more water. I know I could. But yeah, so those are two tips and tricks for now that I have for you. This has been your morning quickie. If you have any questions that you want answered in this mini-series, I would love to answer them for you. You can shoot us a DM on Instagram, you can drop a comment in the VIP group, you can email us at office@RachelJasmineStudio, or head over to our website, racheljasminestudio.com, and just fill out the contact form there and tell us that you have a question for the Morning Quickie mini-series. All right, that's all I've got for you today, ladies. Enjoy it. I'll catch you later. Stay brave, stay sexy. Love you. Mwah.